Batangas City. Talking Tex jumping out in front. Pastor trying to penetrate. Rejected by the Giants inside. And they ran out of time. Jason Castro will be replaced as Alapag returns to the ballgame. In terms of Talking Tex, they continue to attack, but not with ferociousness. They were pacing themselves, and they still had Cardona firing the bulk of their points.
I thought Barangay Ginebra did a good job of adjusting its defense, going to the 2-3 zone defense. Made it a little more difficult for Talking Tex to penetrate.
Here comes Celino Cruz, matched up against Alapag. The toss inside, Villanueva. Villanueva scoops it up, it won't bite. Brown will be coming back in just a short while as Reyes drives hard. It's an offensive foul, I believe.
Now again, in that situation, Barangay Ginebra's defense forcing Talking Tex to go solo. So no chance for Ryan Reyes to dish. And that's what Barangay Ginebra wants to do. Play one-on-one and then make them commit the mistakes, because that's where Barangay Ginebra is tougher, or toughest rather. What about controlling the defensive boards? That's an X mark for Barangay Ginebra, because Talking Tex already with 5 second chance points. And in terms of total rebounds, marami talaga ang Talking Tex. 19-11 is the count in terms of total rebounds.
Alapag sends it to Reyes. Here's the shot by De Campo, who rings that bell from the baseline.
Now, by this time, Ginebra should realize that there's got to be a man of Ranigel De Campo at all times, whether he's inside or outside. He's such a deadly scorer. One of only 3 players in the PBA right now scoring in double figures in every single game. It looks like a turnover. What's going to happen here?
Yes, apparently, let's see, Kenita, they will unfold it for us.
Okay, this is the shot.
Pumasok ito rin. Pinahawak na si referee, hindi naman dapat hawakan ng referee.
Well, exactly, because nilabas na niya yung bola eh. So, mental upset in the part of Marshall Villa. You see Ranigel De Campo.
Black kayo, 4 points yun.
We just saw the stat about the second chance points of Talking Tex, and they scored again. So that's 7 second chance points now for Talking Tex against only 2 for Ginebra. Ginebra's he's getting killed under the board.
Absolutely, and we've got a full timeout. We are live from Batangas City, and we'd like to tell you that you can get a chance to watch your favorite PBA players live. Just next in Solar, Space PBA, Space Mystery Keyword. We have a nice keyword for all of you. It's called Legendary, and you know what to do. 2600 for a chance to watch live, and we have Mr. Manuel V. Pangilinan, of course, the top honcho of Smart Communications, with us here watching his team.
And beside him is former Senator Manny Perez.
Taga-dito yan eh.
That's right. Now, I'm surprised that Julie Hatfield is not back in the game. He was doing a great job off the offensive boards. He's got 3 rebounds, and you see that Barangay Ginebra is getting killed underneath the boards.
Magumar John is part of the team, of course.
You know, talking to Jimmy Alapag, he tells us that the best thing about this latest version of the Talking Tex Tropang Texters is that everybody on this team, as we are the worldish as it may sound, has checked their egos at the door. Every single player is genuinely happy for anybody on the floor who is playing well. Everybody respects and knows what each and every one of them is capable of, and whoever has the hot hand, everybody else just falls back and supports that guy. Sir?
That's the objective of sports, to create harmony and teamwork, of course. Thank you, Magumar John. Here comes Ginebra with the zone.
And that's also the reason why we talked about depth being wealth for Talking Tex. And look at that pass. Beautiful pass coming from Dillinger. And if you're Barangay Ginebra, you don't want that to happen. You want to stop Talking Tex from moving that ball around. You have to anticipate where the pass is coming from and who the recipient is. You have to cross the passing lanes.
And this was your point over the fact that when Talking Tex shares the wealth, shares the ball, they are usually prolific. But here's a solo act by Alapag. He has his second basket. In the meantime, here's Brown, the new import of Barangay Ginebra, the outside shot. Rings the bell. He's now 2 for 9.
When he was playing in the D-League, Brown hit 43% from three-point distance. So you know he's got an outside shot, and he likes to stroke it.
There's a stretch by Reyes. Too many layups on the part of Talking Text. Not that it's bad for them, it's just that it's bad for Ginebra.
Well, we talked about it. In the pre-game, one of the points we raised for Talking Text what they need to post and penetrate. That's exactly what they're doing. They realize na kulang sa size of Barangay Ginebra and sa interior defense. Wala si Eric Mek, nakaupo si Rudy Hadfield.
Ball lost by Ranidel. Here comes Enrico attacking, and he is fouled upon entry. He'll visit the free throw line. Ball game right now is 32-20. Biggest lead established has been a 12-pointer. In the meantime, Rico Ginebra, free throw time brought to you by BMed Jovial's Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamado. Aldo Brand is in for Celino Cruz. You know, you're playing against a top 10 Tex team playing at its prime right now.
That's right.
They're just so awesome.
Well, key sub there for Coach Joseph Chico. Na-realize that Celino Cruz not able to match up quickness for quickness against Jimmy Alapag, so he's brought back J.J. Hildebrand.
There's a check mark on your screen.
That's right. Don't back down. And you take a look at the fast break points scored by Talking Text. That's a big check mark for the Tropang Texters. 7 fast break points and none for Barangay Ginebra. They're not backing down. They're playing aggressive.
There's Brown, double team on him, it's lost. Kinito, the question I'd like to ask, I prepared for this to ask you today. How different is the run of Talking Text of 10 games won compared to San Miguel's 9? I know the run was jammed. Are there any differences in terms of the awesomeness, the strength? What do you think?
Well, I think the big difference here is that Talking Text has been able to get this run going with a brand new lineup, with 3 new players. So that makes it
good point, yes.
Quite frightening. And here's another fast break 2 points.
Well, San Miguel more or less has done it with more or less a regular cast of characters.
And you know, when you're bringing in new players and you're still winning, that's very frightening if you're opponents of this team. Because you can only get even better with new players as you get more chemistry.
There's always a double team, not triple team on Brown. And Dillinger in his effort to ball Hawk called for the foul. Dillinger with his first foul. And I see some subs all set to check in. The Ocampo brothers are going for the respective teams anew. We'll just wait for the first free throw.
Dylan Brown, newly acquired import for Barangay Ginebra. Outstanding credentials. He's a solid NBA veteran. He did play for the Seattle Supersonics once upon a time. Of course, that team no longer exists in the NBA. That team is now the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The Ocampo brothers stepping in. Champion din yung Seattle.
Yes.
History. Panahon ni Lenny Wilkins.
Exactly. Lenny Wilkins was their coach.
In the meantime, it's 34-22. They're really rushing. What a pace. Gusto mo yung maaga itong mga players, ano? In the meantime, Alapag! Yes!
And they're not waiting for Barangay Ginebra's defense to set up.
Brown dishing off. Not indeed. Brown undecided.
Sean Daniels looks like he's hurt. He's down on the floor.
Nakatikwato yata.
They call the foul on Ranidel. Sean Daniels, very slow to get up.
He's holding on to his hamstring area. Let's see if he can catch it here.
Ito, hinabol. Si Sean Daniels, then he slipped on his own.
Na-hyperextend yan, no?
Looks like he slipped on his own.
Na-hyperextend yung kaliwa, tapos yung kanan na-ipit yung sa hamstring area.
I don't know if that's a slick portion on the floor that caused that slip.
Kasi nga, medyo humid tayo rito. Paypayan ng paypayan, ano?
And there must be a lot of perspiration dripping on the floor.
Oh, yung pa, isa pa, no? There's really no timeout. Ginebra trying to get some talks in